guys, welcome to the latest episode of Dumb Luck. We are coming off the back of quite an exciting weekend. It was the Doctors Without Horror Without Borders charity event, and firstly, don't know if you know, but it raised more than $3,000, I believe, which is an absolutely mind-blowing amount of money. So thank you so much to everybody who came down and supported. Big thank you to everybody who came down and supported my bit. I don't mind telling you, I was a little bit nervous beforehand, even though I pre-recorded it. I was still sitting there very, very nervous indeed, and you guys made me feel at ease almost immediately, so thank you so much, and welcome, because I think we've picked up a few new members of the Dumb Luck family. You are very, very welcome indeed. If you are new to the channel, I had a look at my channel page today, and it's a bit of a mess. I don't think it's particularly newbie friendly, shall we say. So I'm giving it a bit of a tidy up. But one thing that I've done is I've picked my 5 favourite plays out of what we've done so far. So you could just go straight to that. You don't have to watch everything. But I picked out 5. One of which was the one that we saw at Horror Without Borders, because I think that's a really, really exciting play. I loved how that one went. I wasn't particularly delighted with the 3 mental trauma, but yeah, that's the way it goes. I think after that, I was so excited that I'd actually managed to get through it. I was looking at the campaign ahead through rose-tinted goggles, because we've still got a ridiculous task ahead of ourselves. If you remember from the recap, I showed you what I had done, and actually from first glance, it looks like a lot of the choices I made were ridiculous, like letting the students die and taking the Necronomicon, all these things that were putting extra tokens in my bag. But the reason I was doing that is to get prepared for Where Doom Awaits, where there are a lot of just straight intellect tests, and all the clue tech in the world doesn't help you out. So that was the kind of idea behind that. And obviously, you know, the moment I got on the train, it all went completely wrong. So, but that's what I was thinking there. Second thing I didn't mention is my friend Asusani made a great suggestion at the start of this series that I double XP collected in the actual playthroughs. So I've actually got 6 experience after that play. So here we go. Here's the big pile of possible cards. We're going to do a random upgrade. I've got very, very few cards left in my deck. Unfortunately, one of them is Greta. I'll tell you what, that was one of my favourite moments. Was I really agonised over how to pronounce Gret or Greta, and someone in the chat complimented me on my pronunciation just before I went on to the point to admit that I'd been mispronouncing it. So I don't know. I'm going with Greta, and that's it. I'm just sticking with it. Okay. So anyway, here we go. We've got 6 experience left. So we're coming up to Undimensioned and Unseen. Oh god, I don't know what to make of it. It kind of feels like it's going to be nice because my willpower is so good, and I've got those 2 talents that boost willpower. That being said, I could so easily die there, and there's an enemy that can only be hit by weapons, by guns, and I've got one little gun. So I don't really know. I mean, I tell you what, one of the highlights of the event was Philion, who did the whole of the Dunnage legacy in 2 hours, which was just incredible to watch. And one of the things is he just pretty much just resigned you straight away. So it's a bit of a weird one because you can resign it and the payoff isn't too bad. I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. If this turns out to be a really short scenario, when we get to it, once I stop rabbiting on about all this stuff, perhaps I'll just go straight on to Where Doom Awaits. We'll see. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see what we're going to get. We've got 6 XP to spend. Here we go. So this is every single possible upgrade card that Zoey can take. 1 copy of each. Let's just give it a quick cut. I've got to tell you, I have left out Key of East because although I don't play Taboo, I just kind of think it would really take the shine off it. Where, you know, which is silly because Key of East would be the absolute best use of my experience right now. It would solve both my problems. But no, it's not in there. So here we go. What do we want? We want Kenai. That would be great. A better Greta would be really, really good. And decent weapon because we just don't have much damage in this deck. Here we go. First card is, we've got 6 XP. Good luck, everybody. It is Blessing of Isis. I'm not going to lie to you, it is a card. I do not know what it does, so I will now read. Oh, look at the art. That's good. Oh, it looks like a doctor regenerating, doesn't it? Wow. Okay. Anyway, so it is a 2 cost. It's three experience. That leaves me with 3, so still enough for Keen Eye. It's got a wild icon, which are always welcome. It's an asset. It's ritual and blessed. So as a reaction, when okay, when a second blessed token is revealed during a single skill test at your location, exhaust Blessing of Isis, cancel that token and treat it as if it was an Elder Sign instead. And then return both blessed tokens to the bag. Okay, I don't think I've got a way of getting 2 in the bag. I'll check in a minute, but I'm pretty sure that's doing nothing to me whatsoever. That's awful. So Law of Averages tells me this next card should be Keen Eye. It's not. It's Blood Eclipse. Oh my god! As an additional cost to play Blood Eclipse, pay 2 damage. Well, okay, that's fine. I can deal with the damage. Fight. This attack uses willpower instead of fist, and you get +2 willpower and deal 2 damage for this attack. +2 damage. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. That is actually finally something that does more than 1 damage in my deck. So yeah, the only thing I don't like about it is it's not Keen Eye. So we've got 2 experience to go. Let's see what we get. Oh, okay, blimey, we're bringing the guns. We've got a gun. Oh, we've got a gun, we've got a use for extra ammunition, and we've got a use for marksmanship. Okay, we all know the 45 automatic, but let's give it a read anyway. So it's the upgraded one, it's got 4 ammo, and you get +2 fight and deals some extra damage. So that's really, really good news. So do you know what? Keen Eye will just have to wait a minute, won't it? Oh, what are we losing? What are we losing from the deck? This is the worst bit. This is the worst bit. That's awful. We'll check in a minute. I don't think I've got any blessed. I don't think I've got any blessed at all. If I have, I've got 1 or 2. So the chance of getting them both is ridiculous. I'll work it out. I like my maths, just to laugh. Okay, first card coming out. Right, no. This is the wrong deck. Sorry. This is because you have to add a pact this or injury before you go into Undimensioned and Unseen. It's the wrong pile. This is the pile I wanted. Sorry. Right, okay. It's all professionalism here. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Ready? First card coming out is Bandolier. Well, I mean, I completely forgot that I had Bandolier in this deck so many times. That is no loss whatsoever. So that's great. I can live with that. Okay, so Flesh Wards. I've kind of disrespected Flesh Ward in quite a big way. Every opportunity I've had to play it, I kind of haven't. And that's not great because, like I say, I'm down to 2 horror. And it's even a bit of horror soak, so that really sucks. But there are worse things I could have lost. Conan, what is this last card? Yes, it's Relentless, which is just doing nothing whatsoever. Okay, right, I'm not complaining at all. I would have loved to have seen Keen Eye. I'd have loved to see something that could have boosted my intellect. But look, I'm not losing any intellect icons. This is a question mark. It is a wild icon. It's not the worst. Okay, it's gonna be an interesting trip, isn't it? When we go looking for these brutes. Right, not much to say. All right, I'll swap them out and I'll swap them back in and I'll get. Oh yes, no, yeah, of course. I forgot. The whole point I brought these is because we have to add a weakness to the deck. So here we come. So it's an injury, a pact, or a madness. So, oh god, there are so many things in this we don't want to get. I think the worst would be chronophobia. Just anything that takes horror would be bad. Let's see what we get. Okay, look, it's this guy. It is paranoia, revelation, discard all your resources. Okay, it's not the end of the world. It could be better though, because I hope I'm probably going to have to rely a little bit on my talents. I'm thinking that physical training is going to be unbelievable in this scenario. So actually, this is quite a good counter to that because it means that I've always got 2. So that's not so bad. But again, combat training. Yeah, all right. Yes, look at that. I get to use that bullet, which I've been looking at for the last 2 weeks. And marksmanship also might do something as well. Okay, lovely. All right. I'll see you on the gameplay. Let's see how we get on. Cheers, guys. All right, here we go. We are set up. We're in dunnage. We're ready to go. So, a few things to say before we really get down to it. First thing is this scenario can fall a bit flat at times. Realistically, I'm hoping to try and get 1 brood. If I get 2, that'd be fantastic. But yeah, it can sort of just turn into a sort of thing where you're just running around, just trying to stay alive. So I'm not going to hesitate to take an incredibly strategic, cowardly resign if that looks like the best play. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try and get at least one. I've got the power of Ingazi, but of course that only works if the brood is exhausted. I have got Run for Your Life in deck, so that's a possibility. These are my 3 upgrades that you've just seen. So I did the maths, and all I can say is it didn't take very long. I have no ways of getting Bless inside my deck, so that's just not going to do anything. But it is a question mark. Blood Eclipse, yeah, it could be good actually. I'm thinking if my weakness, the one that means I have to do an extra bit of damage, pops up, there's definitely possibilities there. Definitely possibilities are always a good thing. And then the gun is absolutely superb. So pleased to see the gun. Means that a couple of my cards now actually do something. Plus 2 and fight is wonderful. And cancels retaliate. And there are a couple of retaliate enemies in this scenario, so that would be good. Right, so why have I got these 3 cards? Because actually, I think if any deck is going to do well in this scenario, it's going to be this deck. Because what we've got here is a nice little combo, actually. Physical training is going to be huge. Every single resource I spend on it gives me a +1, so it's the equivalent of 2 of those is equivalent to a single clue, so that's quite nice. Plus the police badge gives me an extra willpower, but also the thing about the police badge is sometimes it's like, oh, okay, I can try this, but I have to pass both these tests. But if I've got the police badge there, I've got a bit of a backup and just get 2 more actions if necessary. And Henry Armitage, who hasn't actually seen any play yet this campaign, could be there to get me the money I need to make physical training work. It's worth noticing that I have picked up the weakness that clears all my resources, which is not ideal, but we'll see how it goes. Right, okay, we are set up. We're in view. Not much to do really. I'm all set up. I've eliminated one of each location. Let's just get to it. Let's see where we are. All right, good luck, everybody. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to say is I probably want to get all the broods out before the final act advances, because in that case it appears at your location and then you have to do a agility 4 test, and if you fail, it attacks you. Or to put it a slightly different way, in my case, it will just attack me. Skulls are -1 for each brood, so -1 currently. Cultists are interesting. 0. Resolve another token, but then you take 1 horror if you fail the test. That's not great. Tablets are interesting. 0 if you clear all the clues on a brood, but if you do not have that as an option, then it's -4. And then Elder Things are total nightmare. -3, and if you revealed it during an attack or an evasion on a brood, it attacks you. And I can only take 1 of those. Anyway, let's see what we get. So my first location is, okay, look at that. It's a low shroud, high clues. I might just hang there a bit and try and get some clues. Right, what do we want? Physical training would be amazing. Wazza would be fantastic as well. Let's see if we get them both. Here we go. So, mano a mano, calling in favours, counter punch, cancel coffer, and Armitage. Well, I'm a little bit loath to get rid of Armitage because simply for the soak, so I'll keep him. Let's see what else we get. I don't want anything else there for the moment. Let's see what else we get. Little gun, Intrepid, oh dear, 1-2 punch, and physical training too. Yes, I don't care. Excellent, that's all great news. It is going to be a struggle getting these clues now. But not impossible. And there is a 1 shroud location as well sometimes. I think Devil's Hop Yard is sometimes 1 shroud. But hey, this is fine. So first action, I'll play Warren Rice. Henry Armitage. Second action, I will play Physical Training level 4. And although these clues are pretty good, I might save them for late game. So let's head off to the Blasted Heath. And we have got the one which has got a shroud of 3. 2 clues. If you end your turn in the Blasted Heath, take 1 damage. Well, goodness me, if that had been horror, that would have been absolutely catastrophic. We'll put it on Armitage. All right, so the way the enemy moves is it doesn't move as a hunter, it just moves at the end of the enemy phase. We're going to roll a dice. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what do we want here? We just don't want it to go here, do we? Block our entrance. Here we go. So what do we get? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It's going to the 10-acre meadow. The meadow. Right, okay, so here we go. First Doom goes on. Let's see what we get as a card. And it is Towering Beasts. Heaving Beasts. Right, okay. Attach the Brood Yog-Sothoth in play. If an enemy is at your location, take 1 damage. It's got +1 fight and it's got +1 health. That's already bad news. in this scenario, you quite often end up with one brood who just turns into super brood, and you just let it walk around collecting all the treacheries. I didn't really want to do it quite so soon, but we don't have a choice. Right, what do we do here? Okay, Devil's Hopyard is sometimes good, so we go to the Devil's Hopyard. Let's see what we get. It is 1 shroud, and it is 2 clues. I could not be more delighted with that situation. All right, here we go. So, we're just going to investigate. Let's see if we can get both these clues. So we are 2 on 1. We're getting in while the getting's good, and before the skulls get too heavy. So +1. Look at that. That's the sort of token we like to see, isn't it? Next is I didn't do upkeep. -4. That's not so good. I'll do upkeep in a sec. +1. Bloody look at that, 2 +1s. All right, lovely. So this is my upkeep from the previous round, which I don't think I did. Let me think. 3 cards. No, I haven't taken a card yet. So 1 for your life was there and a resource. Okay, there's the enemy phase. That way, please. What do we get? 5. Oh no. Okay, that's not great. That's really slowed us down. Yeah, there's nothing good to say about that, really, is there? Right, what card do we get? Extra ammunition. Do I dump that for some coin? Oh, I could dump it for some coin, couldn't I? No, let's keep it. That's not a bad one. We get a resource. All right, here we go. Second Doom coming on. Let's see what we get. And it is Sorted and Silent. So we can't. That means we have to stay there. If we stay there, we have to take a horror. Oh, right, this is just put me in a bit of a stupid situation now, isn't it? I guess. Oh, it feels a bit early to use the 1 for your life. However, if I'm going to chuck the power of Imgazi on anybody, it's going to be this one. Yeah, should we just go for it? Let's get stuck in, shall we? Let's do it. Okay, so first action, we'll move to the ruins. All right, so this is the one that gives you -2 to your willpower, which isn't ideal. Now, I realise this is massive, but I'm just going to put it there just so I can sort of get my head around what's going on. That's my first action. All right, we'll advance the act. Here we go. So the thing is, if we don't have Henry Armitage, then we have to add a Doom, but we do have Henry Armitage, so we don't have to add a Doom. So the plan here is to get clues onto this guy. So let's go for it. This is kind of completely crucial, isn't it? And I'll also commit my gun. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on 3. That feels pretty good. 7 on 3. 0. I'll tell you what, we're getting some good tokens at the moment, aren't we? So that's the second action. Right, now do I dump both these clues? I think I do. I think I dump both these clues. And I could give it a slice as well, couldn't I? So we are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on 7. Well, there's no reason not to use these 2. So that will be 9 on 7. No, it won't. It will be 10 on 7. I'm not going to use Intrepid yet. Let's go for it. So first attack is hit. He's got 1 damage. We do have to hit him twice more. But that's not too bad, is it? Right, okay, so enemy phase, so he's going to move before he readies, and that's absolutely fine. I guess we really want him just to stay still, don't we? Let's put our 2 thingies back on there. Okay, let's go. 1. No, he's heading off. Oh, that's gone, isn't it? He's squidged off up here. It's squidged off. He turned into a small squidgy thing and squidged off over there. Well done if you know what that's from. Okay, so upkeep is self-sacrifice. Brilliant, excellent. And the third Doom is coming on. Okay, let's keep it nice. Let's keep it nice, people. That isn't very nice. That is Rotting Remains. Okay, well, we're going to commit Intrepid. Question is, do we go a little bit here with the physical training? I feel like we do, bearing in mind it would probably kill us. Right, I am going to take that back. When I got self-sacrifice, I could have discarded this card to gain 3 resources. Is that right? Does that count during the upkeep phase? I might have to check it. I'll check it. That's fine. Right, let's commit that. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 3. Yay! Nice. Okay, that's a pass. So Intrepid comes into play. All right, okay, I'm going to just check that rule. Yep, all good, all good. It's completely allowed. So yeah, I will bin off the self-sacrifice and gain 3 resources. So that's wonderful news there. Okay, so we've got Intrepid in play. I wonder if we make a play for some clues, or do we just go kill? I think we. Oh yeah. Ugh. Problem is, if I don't hit both my attacks, then I've got a bit of an issue. And I am wasting my Intrepid. However, God, there's so many things that gets clues off the enemy. It's not a great choice. This guy's got 3 health, just in case you're wondering why I'm spending so long thinking about it. I think I have to go for it. All right, so first action we move. I realise he doesn't engage, but I'm just moving him there anyway. So I am 8 on 6 as it stands. So I'm 8 on 7. So first time I will commit 9, 10, 11 on 7. Okay, 11 on 7. 11 on 7. Let's have it. Yes, that's a damage. And then we'll do the same again. We'll commit 3, because we've just got pots of dosh. It is 3 he gives you, isn't it? 3 resources. Wow, what a cool card. And let's go for it. So the only slight regret here is we haven't used Intrepid, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, good, excellent, great stuff, guys. That is 1 gone. Now we have completely drained our powder of Imgazi, but we haven't used any abilities on any locations. Wow. All right. Let's not get too excited. Things do tend to go wrong in this game, but there's no enemy phase. Upkeep. Oh, there we go. there's something going wrong right now. Okay, so upkeep. We might as well chuck them on there. We get the 4th doom. So we've got another brood coming in shortly. So you're not allowed to discard that, just in case you're wondering. That would be amazing. Okay, creature's tracks. You must either take 2 horror or spawn a set-aside brood at a random location. Well, I'm not taking 2 horror, and I'm quite happy to get brood in play because that means I don't have the end of agenda 2 issue. So let's see where he appears. 5. They like the ruins, don't they? Okay, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, okay, it's over to us. What are we doing? Well, we're not going to get rid of Unspeakable Oath anytime soon. We need to get some clues. I don't know where the best place to do that is. Possibly Dunwich Village. First action, second action, just investigate. It's not a great one. It's 2 on... it's 2 on 3. Perhaps I'll commit the extra ammunition. 2 on 3. Keen Eye, where are you? Come on. It's a fail. Never mind. All right, so let's see where this enemy goes. So I'm feeling really, really happy now. I'm delighted with how this has gone. So he's moved in there. Slightly less delighted now. Evidence. God, we need an enemy, don't we? We need an enemy. Let's see. Right, so that is the 5th doom. Be careful of what you wish for, because here comes an enemy. But it's not the one I was hoping for. It is a brood. Okay, so right, that weakness has currently cancelled out our progress. I mean, I think in terms of the whole game, the whole campaign, all that's done is saved us 1 doom in Where Doom Awaits. Which isn't really, I wanted a bit more out of this. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Where's this guy appearing? 2. He's right over there. Devil's Hop Yard. Okay, what Mythos card do we get? It is Sordid and Silent. So we ain't hanging around there no more. We ain't hanging there no more, no more. Right, okay. Right, so I wonder if do I just commit evidence? I think I have to commit evidence. Let's go for it. So we're investigating. We're 4 on 2. That's my first action. Oh, blimey. There we go. The auto fail does exist. Second action. Ugh. Oh, God. Well, I guess we could kill this guy just with our physical training, couldn't we? Okay, let's go. Second action will move here. See what it's like. Oh, there's no clues. Great. Each enemy gets -1 evade as a reaction. If it's chosen a random location, you can test agility 3 and it goes to a different location. That's not happening. All right, so that is a disaster. So what we do is for our third action, we'll draw a card and see what it is. And it is Zoe's Cross. Do I want to keep Zoe's Cross or do I want the money? I think I want the money. So we will discard Zoe's Cross and pick up 3 quid. All right, okay, so enemy phase. No attacks. Let's see where they go. Come on, come to me. I've got loads of money now. I'm ready for you. 6, yes. Oh, you want some? You want some? Right, here we go. Let's have a look at this one. This one is also coming towards. Okay, steady on. One at a time, chaps. Right, okay. So we gain a resource. We draw a card. counter punch. I'm going to get rid of that, and oh no, I've already used it once this turn, so I can't do that again, can I? Right, okay, right. Well, this seems all right, doesn't it? So we are 4 on 6. So we could commit if we split our money evenly. So that would take us up to 8 on 6. So we could go 9 on 6. What we've got to do is respect the fact that one of these attacks might miss. So what we should probably do, if we're very sensible, is we'll split into 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and we'll just add 3 to each one. So that gets, and that's not sensible, is it? Because that gives me 7 on 6, which isn't great. Right, okay, I think we have to just hit and hope. I mean, we can take an attack. Let's go for it. All right, so first attack, we are going for 8 on 6. And we really don't want that elder thing appearing. 8 on 6. That is it's -4 or remove all clues, isn't it? That's the students popping up for just a final bit of revenge. Okay, we've got a real problem here. We're not going to kill it this turn unless we split our resources and get a little bit lucky. Yeah, oh dear, we're taking a whack. Okay, what's the best choice here? Maybe the best choice is to make sure we actually hit. So I think maybe we'll just go all in on this one. And I don't know what we'll do for our last action. Maybe just try a speculative evade. Here we go. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on 6. 9 on 6, let's go for it. Oh no! Oh. What does that mean? Right. Okay. Dear. Right, I think we're getting out of here, guys. If this token is revealed during an attack on a brood of Yog-Sothoth, it immediately attacks you. Right, okay, so it immediately attacks me, which will do 2 horror and 2 damage. I'll put 1 of the horror on him, and I'll take the 2 damage on myself. It does hit, though, so that is a damage on him. However, we've now got a serious issue because he's going to hit me again unless I evade him. So we're going to go speculative. We're going to commit the counter punch, and we are going 3 on 3. Oh no, hang on a minute. It's 3 on 2, isn't it? Because we're in the Cold Spring Glen. Oh, imagine if this works. Let's go for it. Yes, -1. Oh, I love it. Wow. Gosh. Goodness me. All right. Okay, so enemy phase, no attacks. So movement. We want you to go that way. We want you to stay where you are, please. 2. I didn't say which one I was doing. What fool. Right, okay. So one of these is going ahead this way. If it's odd, it'll be this one. If it's even, it'll be this one. Oh, no, it's this one. Bugger. See ya. All right, and is he sending in his backup? No, he's also heading that way. Okay, right, and then he readies. Right, we can still get this guy. This is still on. Upkeep. Is it something that we can chuck? Certainly is. Blessing of Isis. I love it. I love it. The 2 most useless cards in the deck have both proved to be useful. And I get a normal one through upkeep anyway. And then we put the first doom on the agenda. Okay, what we got? Altered Beast. If there are no abomination enemies in play, there are abomination enemies. Heal all damage and attach it to it. When you enter its location, take 1 horror. So that's obviously going on that one. It's worth noting that if he enters my location, I do take 1 horror. Right, so let's just think. I did that during upkeep, didn't I? God, I might have to check the timing to see whether I can just draw another card. What happens first? Do I gain my resources and cards first, then ready Henry Armitage, or is it the other way around? I'm going to check. Okay, so I've had a little check, and unfortunately we ready our exhausted cards, and then we draw our card and resource. So we've already exhausted Henry Armitage for this turn. Actually, that's fine. So let's see. We only need to hit this guy once, and we will be hitting him 10 on 6. And you know what? It doesn't get much better than that. So I think we move, we hit, and then maybe we shift back out. So here we go. So we're moving in, first action, we're hitting, we're going all in for this. So we are 10 on 6. Come on. See you later. Yes! Oh, we got a second one. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? I can't, neither can the brood. However, the mummy brood is probably now completely livid with me. Right, so let's, for our last action, just move away here. There's one clue there, which we're probably not going to get. All right, okay, so enemy phase. No attack. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, it's annoyed. I'm glad I moved. That's nice. Right, okay, so upkeep. Let's see what we get. Cryptic writings. Okay, well, if I get a clue and manage to get it on this thing, then that's worth +2 for the whole game. Whereas if I discard it right now, it's worth 3, which will be worth +3 for 1 attack. So I'm keeping that card and hoping to get a clue. So that goes back on there, that goes back on there. That should have gone a little while ago. I could redeem an enemy, which I could pop and get rid of this weakness. See what we get. Oh, God. That surges because I'm not in the same location. Oh no, each brood of Yog-Sothoth enemy in play moves once towards you. Oh dear. Hello. Oh God, does it surge as well? Oh no. Ah, okay, right, yeah. When I said I wanted an enemy, that's not quite what I meant. Okay, right, have we got a serious issue here? Possibly. Yeah, God, we have, haven't we? Look at this. This has now turned into a bit of a disaster. So how much damage can I take? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This does not work now, is it? So if this guy attacks me, if both these guys attack me, then I am knocked out. Oh. Oh no, I'm sad. I'm really sad. I've got 2 options. I can either have some really speculative goes at evading this brood, or I can try and kill it, which is just not looking right, is it? Oh no, this guy also gave me a horror, didn't he? Oh no, I'm going down by horror. Okay, 1-2 punch doesn't do anything to help me here. I think this is game over. Oh, I think this is it. Anyone see a plan? Hang on a minute. Hunter, I mean, I can use the esoteric formula, I think, against this. That doesn't really help me massively, does it? Because I don't have enough actions. No, it's all gone wrong. Oh no! Oh, I'm going to go out through horror. If I move, I take too many attacks of opportunity. My only hope is just to get super lucky and evade this guy. So what do I need? I need an Elder Sign, or +1, in 2 attempts. First action, we're trying to evade the brood. -1. Second action, we're trying to evade the brood. +1, oh my God, still alive. Right. Doesn't help enormously, does it? Because I've still got this guy engaged with me, but I can play 1-2 punch and possibly try and kill it next turn. I can take 1 attack from it. So what are we doing here? We get +1 to our fight. So this would be 5 on 5, which is hideous. Oh dear, no, I don't. I'm really not liking this. This is awful. Okay, well, we're just going to have to go for it. So 5 on 5. This is the one that really needs to hit. So let's go 6 on 5. This will do 1 damage. Elder Sign does 2 damage. That is a very, very well talented Elder Sign. Because now, we're now attacking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on 5. Oh, if this hits, it'll kill him. That'd be unbelievable. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh, I'm so sad about that. Oh, I failed. Never mind. All right, okay, so enemy face. He's going to attack me. Okay, unfortunately, we've now lost Armitage. which is a real shame, a real problem. I can't take the holder, can I? Right, so let's see where this goes. Just go somewhere else, please. Just go somewhere else. 1. Okay, they have gone somewhere else. They've gone right in my way, which means I can't get out through there. What do we got? Marksmanship, doing nothing whatsoever. Okay, I don't feel in a particular better situation than I did a minute ago. Right, oh god, and we got the doom and the thing. No, not in the same location as a brood. Allies are blind, that's fine. Right, okay, so we need to hit this guy twice or evade him. Well, okay, I think we'll go for... Oh, it's just awful, isn't it? Whichever way you cut this. So we'll go for this. This will be 5 on 5. 5 on 5, -4, so that's now not happening, is it? So we'll now try evading. This is 3 on 3. Oh my god. Right. Right, here's the issue. If I go here and he moves to my location, he kills me. Oh, this is terrifying. I'm going to have to go to the ruins. Right, okay, so enemy phase. He readies to see where the brood's going. 6. Wow, that would have killed me. Unbelievable. I now test unhallowed ground. I should have done that before. So this is, I might as well check, oh yeah, I can check that because I haven't used it yet. So that was 5 on 4, -3, oh, great. Okay, then it's upkeep. So we need something good here. Guard dog, it's not terrible. We just need to sort of really play this very cleverly now. Gain a resource, get a doom. Please don't be something horrible. You must eat, that's it, I'm gone. You must either take 2 horror or spawn a brood in a random location, and I have run out of broods and I've run out of horror, so I am out. Well, there we go. That's the way it goes. So unfortunately, and I think this is probably curtains, I've now got 4 mental trauma. But there we go. I did enjoy that, actually. I've got to say, I did enjoy that. Maybe I could have resigned a bit earlier. Yeah, I wish I had now, obviously. I get 2, 4 experience, take away the 1, it leaves me with 2 experience. We're definitely not getting keen eye, but we'll see. Okay, well look, that's that. I'll take a small break and then do a debrief. All right, so there we go. That is the end of that scenario. Is it the end of the campaign? Oh, it probably is, isn't it? I mean, you know, with only 2 horror to take at any point, it could be, it just could become impossible now. However, I think this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to push on. I'm going to have a go at where Doom awaits, just because I love it. And if it ends up being really quick, then what I'll do is I'll spend the remainder of the next video just going through the cards, talking about the deck, you know, reviewing what went well and what I've learned. Because yeah, that is the whole point of this, really. Apart from hopefully being entertaining and sort of keeping me sane. Yeah, I want to become a better player. I want to get more experienced and better at this. So yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. I'm going to give it a go with absolutely no expectation whatsoever of success. In terms of that play, I had a pretty sweet setup with physical training and Armitage, and yeah, I know what it must have been like watching that, because when I just watched it back, I was just looking at all those opportunities I had to resign. And yeah, in retrospect, it seems completely obvious. I even said at the start, you know, I'm not going to hesitate to take the coward's approach. But when I saw that opportunity to get that 3rd brood, wow, I just cannot resist. And that's fine, you know, that's the way it goes. So we have got 1 more Zoey episode. And we'll see how we get on. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that wasn't too painful to watch. Well done if you made it to the end. That's quite an achievement. And we'll see what happens next. We've got 2 experience to spend. We've got 4 mental trauma. We're about to put a -5 in the bag just because. So it's going to be rough. But there we go. I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you guys later. Stay safe. See you later.